Do I need to welcome again? Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome one and all to the 2024 Faculty of Forestry and Environmental Management Awards Night. I want to first do a recognition of the territorial lands that we are seated on. So this current award ceremony is being carried out on traditional unceded territory of the Wolastoqey, Mi'kmaq, and Passamaquoddy peoples. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship, which these nations first signed with the British Crown back in 1726. We honor and pay respect to the elders, past and present, and their descendants of this land. We honor the knowledge keepers and seek guidance as we strive to develop closer relationships with Indigenous peoples within New Brunswick. I encourage all of the families online and friends and family joining online to take a moment and reflect on the lands upon which they sit as they join tonight. We are here tonight to celebrate the achievements of our undergraduate and graduate students from the past academic year, like the Dean's List, and those that just started with us in September 2024. These students have won and received various prizes, scholarships, and bursaries from the University of New Brunswick. From within the various faculty level awards, we have generous donors from the past faculty, alumni, and families. This is their night, this is your night, and we want to celebrate with you and congratulate you on your achievements during your time here in ForEM. Next, I'd like to welcome up Jay Ogilvie, the Assistant Dean, to the stage, who will announce the undergraduate program awards and recipients. That said, I'm just going to do a little housekeeping. Don't do what Jay's doing. No, he can jump up. So we have stairs on this side, so we'd rather not see anybody turn any ankles or do anything. So please come up the stairs and get your handshake and then move on back down the stairs. If we have jumping off, we just don't want anyone to be hurt. So I'll leave it to Jay.
Thanks, Michelle. Welcome, everybody. Can we all hear me okay at the back? Wonderful. So as we proceed tonight, I'm going to pause occasionally to describe the history of some of ForEM's undergraduate awards and their donors. As you'll hear, our faculty has a rich history, and many of its alumni have made significant contributions in their field. It is our hope that you will all continue this legacy of meaningful impact built in part upon your time here in ForEM. Our first discussion or award is going to be around the ForEM Opportunities Entrance Award. So this is a newer award for fall 2024, which is for all new incoming students from high school. This award is meant to attract new talent to either of our undergraduate degrees and to help grow our faculty. And as far as I'm aware, we only have a single high school entry student who is with us tonight, but I'm going to go through all the names, and if they'd like, they can come up for a handshake, and we'll do a picture on the side here afterwards, okay? All right, so the recipients are, we have 16 of them in total: Anna Julia Barrera Martins, Ashley Thomas, Audrey Thomas, Bailey Hargrove, Cameron Hickey, Cohen Buchanan, Ireland Payne, Jack Muse, Jay Cote, Jesse McKenzie, Cody Squires, Lavinia Lukovic, Lionel Radford, Max Lyons, Sarah Knox, and Tristan Hallett. Okay. We also have the Nelson Bertram Welling Undergraduate Entrance Scholarship. For this, we have 24 recipients. This entrance scholarship is for transfer students coming from recognized post-secondary institutions into either of our undergraduate degrees and is intended to further support and attract students into ForEM. Recipients for the Nelson Bertram are Adam McKenna, Aidan Stone, Alicia Higney, Austin Burgoyne, Blake Fellman, Braden Generous, Brienne Mayer, Cameron McIntyre, Chloe Burgess, Cody Rogers, Cyril Cook, Drew Saxton, Joran Racio, Carlina Cassano, Logan McFarlane, Matthew Bizanson, Michael Chevrier, Ryan Poulin, Ryan Vesey, Samuel Raymond, Sinavi Jongjapir, Thomas Vieira, Tiana Benoit, and Zola Davis. All right, so now on to the awards associated with academic excellence or scholastic activity. These awards are going to be going through not by award, but by individual receiving awards. So any awards that they receive or awards that are shared amongst multiple recipients will be named, as well as I had mentioned, some of the history on these associated awards. So the first award will be to Aaron Molen-Huis, awarded the Norman L. Kissick Memorial Scholarship. Professor Kissick received his BSc from the University of Toronto in 1948 after his education was interrupted by the Second World War for 3 years, where he served in the Royal Canadian Air Force. Later obtaining a master's degree in forestry at Yale University in 1951, Kissick came to the University of New Brunswick in 1961. In the Faculty of Forestry at UNB, Professor Kissick taught in the areas of land use planning, forest regulation, forest history, and forest policy. Okay. The next award is for Allison Farstad, awarded the Flieger B.W. Memorial Prize and sharing the Centennial Scholarship in Forestry and the B.W. Flieger Memorial Prize. Is she here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on up for the handshake. And Aaron too, yeah. Yeah. I thought you, I know, I thought you were being shy. Congratulations. Thank you, for sure. Yeah, and Lori's going to... Yeah, the pictures are over there.
Yeah, but we need you, we need everybody. Come on over here.
That's what I said. Okay, there we go, thank you. We'll get it, guys, we'll get it. All right, come on up, Allison. Congratulations. All right, smooth sailing from here, I'm sure. All right, next up we have Anna Bowers, awarded the Graduates Award in Forestry and sharing the Ross and Beth Silversides Memorial Scholarship in Forestry and the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship. Born in Winnipeg, Manitoba in 1916, Charles Ross Silverside graduated from the BSc Forestry from the Faculty of Forestry, University of Toronto in 1939. After a brief history with Canadian Pulp and Paper Company, he headed to the Forest Pest Management Institute for the Canadian Forest Service and stayed with the organization until retirement in 1981. Ross always felt a responsibility to be a member of their professional forestry organizations and was a member of the Canadian Pulp and Paper Association, Registered Professional Foresters of Ontario, and one of the relatively few Anglophone members of l'Ordre des Enseigneurs Forestiers du Québec. This award is donated by the family and friends of the late Ross and Beth Silversides. Next award is to Anna Doran, who shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship and the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship. Next award to Benjamin Turnbull, who shares the H. Douglas Long Memorial Scholarship. A native of Marysville, New Brunswick, and born in 1913, Howard Douglas Long graduated from UNB with the BSc Forestry in 1934. His career began in the Dominion Forestry Service, now known as the Canadian Forest Service, before moving to the government of PEI, then Saskatchewan. In 1939, he rejoined the Federal Forest Service to work in silviculture and ecology, later earning his Master of Science from McGill. Doug was an active member of the Association of Registered Professional Foresters of New Brunswick until his untimely death in 1971, while running track at UNB. Now you know. Congratulations. Next award is to Brooke Vizina, who shares the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship. Next award is to Cassidy Bernard, who shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship and the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources. The next award is to Charlotte Toner, who shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship, the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources, and the Viscount Richard Bedford Bennett Prize. 2 annual prizes have been established by the late Viscount Bennett to be given to 2 outstanding students selected by the Faculty of Forestry and Environmental Management, one entering the 3rd year and one entering the 4th. Born on July 3, 1870 in Hopewell Hill, New Brunswick, Richard Bedford Bennett was elected Canada's 11th Prime Minister in 1930. As the Great Depression wore on, Bennett's government brought in increasingly drastic and unpopular programs, including the 1932 Relief Act, which established remote work camps for single unemployed men with nowhere else to turn. Their hard work was rewarded with a subsistence wage of 20 cents a day. Bennett emigrated from Canada to England in 1938, where he was made a Viscount, or a nobleman, and sat in the House of Lords. With his passing in 1947, Bennett is the only Canadian Prime Minister not buried in Canada. Now you know. Claire LeBlanc Hadley shares the J. Miles Gibson Forestry Award. Born in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and educated in St. John and Fredericton, Miles, or Hoot Gibson, became known as Mr. Forestry. With his education in forestry interrupted by World War I, Gibson served with the 65th Battery in France before being wounded in 1917 and returning home. He graduated with the BSc Forestry in 1919, beginning a forestry career that can truly be described as sea to sea. Working from BC to New Brunswick, he became the first Dean of Forestry at UNB in 1948. Seeing some 800 graduate foresters over his tenure, Gibson retired in 1961. Though his influence and respect in those early days, UNB became internationally known in forestry circles. Next award to Emily Pelletier, awarded the Registered Professional Foresters of New Brunswick Scholarship. Awarded to Fredericton campus students entering the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th year of either the BSc-F or BSc ENR programs, preliminarily on the basis of scholastic attainment, evidence of leadership as demonstrated by involvement in extracurricular activities, executive positions in student societies is also a consideration. This award is donated by life members of the Association of the Registered Professional Foresters of New Brunswick. Congratulations. Thank you. Next award is to Florence Dumonte, awarded the Jason Heron Memorial Scholarship, and shares the David A. Doherty Memorial Scholarship and the H. Douglas Long Memorial Scholarship. Awarded annually to a student in good academic standing who has completed at least 90 credit hours of the BSc Forestry program, the recipient of the Jason Heron Memorial Award must have demonstrated professionalism, commitment to fellow students, and academic leadership. The next award is to Holly Carter, awarded the NB Energy Institute Environment Scholarship, and shares the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources. The next award is for Isla Hayward, awarded the Simon and Dora Chippins Award, and shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship and the Ross and Beth Silversides Memorial Scholarship in Forestry. The next award is for Jillian McMillan, awarded the David J. Cartwright Memorial Scholarship and the W. T. Whitehead Memorial Prize, and shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship, the Ross and Beth Silversides Memorial Scholarship in Forestry, and the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources. An annual prize established by Miss W. T. Whitehead to be awarded to the student having the highest standing in the 3rd year of program leading to the Bachelor's of Science, or leading to a bachelor's degree in the Faculty of Forestry and Environmental Management. Kieran Hordecki, awarded the Sharif H. Fahmy Soils Scholarship and the Dr. L.P. Sebastian Prize, and shares the Centennial Scholarship in Forestry, the Viscount Richard Bedford Bennett Prize, and the William Halliburton Memorial Scholarship. The next award is to Kieran Johnson, awarded the Michael J. Broom Memorial Scholarship in Silviculture, the Forest Products Research Society Award, and the Peter J. Hughes Sustainable Forestry Award, and shares the B.W. Barney Flieger Memorial Scholarship in Forestry, the David A. Doherty Scholarship, the H. Douglas Long Memorial Scholarship, and the New Page Port Hawkesbury Scholarship. Born in New Cornwall, Nova Scotia in 1948 and died in Mackenzie, BC in 1995, Michael J. Brum graduated from the University of New Brunswick with the degree of the Bachelor of Science in Forestry in 1972. He was employed by the British Columbia Forest Service in the Prince George District as a registered professional forester. The next award is to Madeline Yerxa, awarded the Merlin Stillwell Memorial Prize and shared the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship. This award is awarded annually to the student of high academic standing with creative abilities who has demonstrated an interest in bioethics and forestry. The award is funded by the family and friends of the late Merlin Stillwell, a graduate of the UNB Bachelor of Science in 1949 and a Master of Science in 1957. Mr. Stillwell was a research scientist in the CFS and a part-time lecturer in the Faculty of Forestry at UNB until his untimely death in 1977. His research was aimed at gaining a better understanding of the forest environment with an emphasis on tree diseases. Balsam fir tree foliage that had been infested with spruce budworm but not yet severely defoliated were found to in some cases turn a bright red and die. This phenomenon is now known as Stillwell syndrome. The next award is to May McLean, awarded the Vidito Hadley Memorial Prize, the Forester's Excellence Award, and the Ertl Family Prize in Forest Management, and shares the Centennial Scholarship in Forestry and the William Halliburton Memorial Scholarship. Friends of the late Mr. B.W. Flieger of the Canadian International Paper Company, Montreal, and the Professor of Forest Engineering at the University of New Brunswick from 1927 to 1950 have offered a prize in memory of Professor H.E.D. Vidito and C. Graham Hadley of the Forestry faculty, who lost their lives in a drowning accident in October 1951. These men are still remembered in the ForEM Student Lounge. Okay? And a relatively new award, the Ertl Family Prize in Forest Management, is awarded on the recommendation of the faculty for a student with expertise in forest management enrolled in the final year of the BSCF program. The recipient must have demonstrated special interest, proficiency, and promise in the field of forest management. Next award is to Malik Martin, awarded the Centennial Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources, and shares the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Prize and the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources. Next award is to Mateo Gasso Parker, who shares the B.W. Flieger Memorial Scholarship in Forestry and the J. Miles Gibson Forestry Award. The next award goes to Megan Burton, who shares the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship and the Ross and Beth Silverside Scholarship in Forestry. Donated by Glenn and Mary Doherty, who were the parents of Dave Doherty, Assistant Dean of ForEM until his death in 2005. The next award is to Oceana Oberick, awarded the Honorable Elmer McKay Scholarship in Forestry, or Forest Engineering, and shares the New Page Port Hawkesbury Scholarship and the J. Miles Gibson Forestry Award. Next is to Quincy Isbell, awarded the Forestry Undergraduate Scholarship and shares the J. Miles Gibson Forestry Award. Next goes to Riley Ward Stickler, who shares the H. Douglas Long Memorial Scholarship. We're nearly done, folks. Next award is to Seamus Harvey, who shares the Centennial Scholarship in Forestry and the Ernest H. Gunter Memorial Scholarship and the J. Miles Gibson Forestry Award. Next goes to Veronica Smith, who shares the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship. And last but not least, we have Zachary Martin, awarded the George Edward Gunter Memorial Scholarship and shares the Glenn and Mary Doherty Forestry Scholarship and the UNB Scholarship in Environment and Natural Resources. All right, that's all for the undergraduate awards. Now I'm going to turn it over to Dean Gray, who is going to present the Dean's List. Do you need to pass anything out?
Where are the certificates? Oh, wait, Jay. I'll get you back up here, Jay. Oh, there we go. Are we having people walk over there, or are we doing it individually? Okay. So I have the pleasure of announcing the Dean's List from last year. We had 78 of our students make the Dean's List in 23-24. 29 of those students graduated in May, but we're happy to have a couple of them back joining our program because now they've started their graduate programs. So the following Dean's List our students that responded to say they would be here tonight. The full Dean's List will be posted in the cabinet outside the main office, so I'll call up the names, and Jay's got the certificates, and then we'll get a group shot over in front of the banner afterwards. So first we have Cassidy Bernard from Harvey, New Brunswick. Anna Bowers from New Haven, Prince Edward Island. Ella Bragdon from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Megan Burton from Heart's Delight, Islington, Newfoundland. Holly Carter from Three Tree Creek, New Brunswick, sorry. Three Tree Creek. Hope Claire from Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Alex Cogswell from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Anna Doran, Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island. Allison Farstad, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Mateo Gasso Parker from Silver Spring, Maryland, U.S. Jordan Green, Woodstock, New Brunswick. Sorry if I messed this one up, but Rachel Havelstrud, Hornpain, Ontario. Isla Hayward, St. John, New Brunswick. Karen Hordecki, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Quincy Isbill, Wickham. Karen Johnson, Eskasoni, Nova Scotia. Claire LeBlanc Hadley, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Alicia Lowe, Fredericton, New Brunswick. May McLean, Harvey, New Brunswick. Jillian McMillan, Montague, Prince Edward Island. Emily McNaughton, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Haley McGee, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Zach Martins, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Malik Martin, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Suzanne Mitten, Kingston, New Brunswick. Aaron Molenhoos, Brighton, Ontario. Zach Nason, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Emily Pelletier, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Elizabeth Phillips, Cape Traverse, Prince Edward Island. Levi Shaw, Woodstock, New Brunswick. Veronica Smith, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Corey Stubbs, Nassau, the Bahamas. Charlotte Toner, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Ben Turnbull, Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Helen Ann Vallières, Montreal, Quebec. Aiden Van Droffler, Toronto, Ontario. Riley Ward Stickler, Aaron, Ontario. And last but not least, but I'm sure she's used to being called near the end alphabetically, Madeline Yerksa, Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm going to make you all get up, the ones that I just called out for the Dean's List. We're going to get a nice group shot in front of our nice fancy banner over here. Maybe some of the boys not wearing skirts can just take a knee in the front. Did you get everybody in? Fantastic. Okay. Congratulations, everyone. Next up, I'm going to invite the entertainer of the evening, Dr. Graham Forbes, to come up and present the Graduate Program Awards.
Okay, well, this will be shorter because there's not as many awards. Also, most of the grads who won awards aren't here because they're good grad students working on their thesis. So those who are here shouldn't be. You should be working on your thesis. If you ever become a grad student, that's all you'll ever hear. Are you done yet? So, we have, as I say, not too many. I don't have a little blurb on each. Some of them were set up by forest companies that no longer exist. So we just keep the money and keep giving it out. Fraser Paper, for example, has 4 different awards, but that company is now, Acadian Timber. I'm not sure what they are this week, but anyway, good company, just not what they used to be called. So again, same routine. Not too many, I don't think, that are here, but I'll read them all out. And where's Jordan Green? I saw Jordan somewhere. Jordan, come on up. So the Art Van Slyke Graduate Scholarship goes to Jordan Green. Art Van Slyke was a professor in the faculty, retiring when I arrived, so that's a while ago. You must have known him too, John. What? You replaced him? Yeah. John and I have been here a few years. Anyway, very nice. A gentleman. I always thought very highly of him. And he was in silviculture and mensuration. Okay, yeah. All right. And but while Jordan's up, he's got the second one as well, the Fraser Incorporated Prize for Excellence in Forestry. So well done, Jordan. Come on. Okay, there's another Fraser Prize, Fraser Incorporated Paper Presentation Prize in Forestry, Mengwan Zhang. Keep shaking.
Yeah.
It's like election night.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We're not giving up.
It's stuck.
All right, well, we'll stop holding hands, so that's getting weird. All right. Try again.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
There we go. Madeline Parley, I don't think is here. Madeline Parley's been given the G.R. Underwood Scholarship in Forest Entomology. We have a few scholarships that are quite specific. Forest entomology, for example. We have some that are entomology or tree improvement. We have one on soil, so it's a mixed group, but some of them are more broadly. And I should mention we have given out about $78,000 in scholarship this year. And again, this is typically money above and beyond the financial support they've been given by their supervisor. So this is a little extra spending money. It's quite nice. Of that $78,000, that supported 21 grads, and of which some of that money comes from the university as other scholarships and entrance awards. But about 43,000 has come from our faculty directly, so that's quite nice. Okay, so the next four, they're all part of the same scholarship. George and Ellen McGilvery Scholarship. Elisha Arachiki, I don't think is here. No. Mackenzie Good, I don't think I see Mackenzie. No. Tiago, yes, I thought I saw Tiago. Come on up. All right, you ready? It's hurting my hand. Okay. And Kyle McCarthy. I don't think I saw Kyle. No. All right. The Dorothy and Kenneth Langmater's our largest financial award, and this is in soil sciences. Taylor Bottoms Cow. Then there's another 5 or so, all called Forestry Futures Graduate Scholarship. And Dai Wei Wang. Starting to feel like my wedding photos. Smiling all the time. Okay, next one, same Forestry Futures, Natalie DuPont. I don't think it's here, no. Next, Carly Archibald, which I don't see, no. Galen McDonald, see, yeah, there's Galen. Megan Oliver, I don't think I see, no. Sean O'Connor, yes, there you are. And Rob Vaughn, I don't think I saw Rob either. Okay. So those, I should have mentioned, Fraser, I said, has 4. Those last 2 were the Fraser Incorporated Scholarship in Forestry. Okay. And then the rest are programs that the School of Grad Studies and UNB Senate have set up to give better financial support to graduate students. So entrance scholarships, accelerated masters, etc. So I'll read those off. Charlotte Toner, where's Charlotte gone? There. Yeah, come on up, yes. You don't get to hide. So grad and undergrad scholarships, nice. Charlotte's starting her master's, so.
Thanks. I didn't know this would be.
Oh yes, it's happening. Cassidy Bernard also serving masters. So the accelerated masters is what, 5 years old, maybe or so, John? Not too long. It's been set up, and it's for students who want to sort of take the senior honors and expand it into a master's, add some information to it, increase the scope, but it's an opportunity to get a research master's in a shorter period of time, so it's a nice program. Board of Governor Awards, Aniko Gruber. I think so. Board of Governor Award, Haley McGee. Where's Haley? I saw it. And the other Board of Governor Award is Levi Shaw. Okay, just a couple more. The Maggie 3rd Century Postgraduate Merit Awards, Kyle McCarthy. And then Master's Recruitment, Sean O'Connor. It's like Dancing with the Stars up here, I think. And another Master's Recruitment, Natalie DuPont. I said not here. And the last one, Maggie 3rd Century Postgraduate Merit Award, Caitlin Campbell, which I don't think is here. So that's congratulations, and thank you for those who managed to come. That's nice to see you. Dean Gray will now take the podium.
Thanks, Graham. So, listen, folks, I just want to take 1 second to acknowledge what's just happened here. So, tonight, thank you for those that have been able to come here, but there's some that aren't here, as you well know. So, $138,000 was distributed amongst our undergraduate students. You're all aware that we have a fairly small faculty, so you can just do the per capita math on that. 36 awards to 83 students, 80,000 to graduate students, across 13 awards to 22 students. That's pretty darn fantastic. And we are actually unique as a faculty at the University of New Brunswick. No other faculty has the awards and the donor contributions and investments like we do. So we're pretty darn lucky. Don't tell too many other people. However, tell lots of other people because we want to grow out our community. So, I mean, kudos to everybody. Just to try and carry on the brag fest a little bit further, so over the last 10 years, we've given on average $240,000 a year. The undergraduate total since 2014, drum roll please, $2.14 million across, yeah. That same period of time, the 10 years since 2014, graduate level, $2.65 million. So pretty special. So that said, it goes without saying, I'm incredibly proud as the dean of this faculty, the remarkable achievements of all of you young people. It's your hard work, it's your passion, it's your dedication to have truly, that's truly shone through tonight, and it's evident here in front of us. you're not only excelling academically, but you're actively engaging with the challenges and opportunities within the realm of forestry and environmental management. We, as faculty and staff, especially the ones that are here tonight, we're all committed to providing you with the tools, the knowledge, the experience that serve as sort of a springboard towards your careers when you go off and have super fun, amazing careers. But come back and visit and tell us about your amazing lives and careers. We like that. We're excited to see the contributions that you will all make in shaping a sustainable and well-managed future for all of us. I want to thank Lori Nason, who pulled off much of the planning for this event tonight, and also to Joelle over there, who managed the online viewing for those family and friends watching from home. For those here in person, I'd like to invite you to move to the back of the room and enjoy the reception at the back. We've got tasty snacks. Sorry for the folks at home. For those online, good night, and thanks for watching.